So you've just started the lawsuit. What's the process? Well, time-wise, it takes about 1 year from the date of filing to mediation, which is usually when you get a check. So the first part is the lawyer files a complaint, and that just says the other party was negligent, the other party was at fault. My client suffered, had medical bills, lost wages, and whatever the other claims are. They have 20 days to answer, and they'll file an answer that says, hey, we're not at fault, or if we are, we're only partially at fault because you're at fault for it too, and you have pre-existing medical conditions. This accident didn't cause these injuries, whatever their defenses are. Then from there, we start the discovery process, and this is the work. So the first part of discovery, the defense is going to send us certain things like questions. Fancy lawyer word is interrogatories, but they're just questions that you have to answer. Everything from your name, your date of birth, your any kind of prior accidents that you may have had, where you work, where you've lived for the past 10 years. So there's a bunch of questions. Then there's also requests for admissions, and this just means, do you admit certain things or do you deny them? So they ask you questions there as well. For instance, do you admit that you weren't wearing a seatbelt? Deny, I deny that. I was wearing a seatbelt. Then you also have what's called request for production. And largely this is my job to get them everything. And what is that? Medical bills, medical records, photos, videos, these sorts of things. Now, we'll be asking you for help on certain things. For instance, if there's a wage loss claim, they're going to need the last 7 years of your tax returns, your W-2s, this sort of thing to help with that claim. Once we get that, then I send them our discovery as well, and you won't have to worry about that. That's work that I do kind of behind the scenes. But it'd be, our request for admissions, request for productions, and interrogatories, fancy lawyer word for questions.